Whether you would find a part-time or not is totally going to depend on the amount of effort that you're going to put in order to research one. In this video, I'm going to give you an insight about how things work in Germany and how to find part-time jobs in Germany. Therefore, do watch the video until the end in order to understand how things work in Germany. Let's talk about what kind of jobs are available in Germany. In Germany, majorly, you also get an opportunity to work as an assistant to any professor. Apart from that, you would definitely be having restaurant jobs, you would be having internships, you would be having a term called work student where you could work 20 hours per week in any company or anywhere you want to. That is what is allowed by law, that you have to work 20 hours per week. That equates to 20 into 4 weeks is 80 hours per month. That is what you're allowed. At times you can work slightly more, slightly less, depending on the workflow, depending on the kind of company that you're working for. So basically hours are flexible and you can adjust your working hours accordingly. It's not like that you have to be strict about this 80. In some cases, this is going to be 70 hours. In some cases, this is even going to be 90 or even 100. If you're moving to a town, there might be a possibility that you would not find so many professional jobs. But if you're moving to a bigger city, you would have many different kind of jobs. So that is a good thing. And then there are some questions like what kind of salaries can we expect and what are the benefits? Salaries are fairly decent, ranging from 12 euros to 18 euros. There are some cases, if you have experience, you might get 15 euros per hour, 16 per hour, but the average salary in Germany right now is roughly around 12 euros. If I have to quickly do the math, it would be 12 euros into 20 hours into 4 weeks. That would roughly be 960 euros per month. This is a number that you can easily earn while doing part-time in Germany. There's a possibility you might earn 1500 euros per month. It's totally dependent on what kind of job you're doing and what's your prior experience. And there are some cases in which if you are referring a friend to a company, or it could be a small startup business, you would be getting a referral money which would be around 50 to 100 euros, that okay, you were already working there and you referred someone and that person also got a job. So there are some cases, so do keep an eye on such things. And at times people have some question like, how do we find them? Where do we find them? Well, in order to understand the job market, you have to understand that you have to do a lot of research. So start being in a habit of researching and Googling stuff. There are a few job portals like Indeed, Zing, Stepstone, LinkedIn, of course. Let me quickly show you how to follow up for such jobs. I mean, what you have to do is you will simply go to the Google and you simply write part-time jobs in Frankfurt. And these are some sponsored websites which you can always look into. So you simply log into these websites and you can check already what kind of jobs are available. As you already can see that you can earn up to 22 euros per hour on Volt. So let me give you a quick breakdown that what does that mean. So if you are able to earn even 20 euros, for example, 20 euros into 20 hours per week into 4 weeks, that would be 1600 euros per month. And even after some kind of taxes, you might be able to get 1400 euros in hand. And that is an absolutely wonderful number for a student to earn per month. And if I have to convert it quickly into INR, so this is what you're earning, and you would definitely be doing all your expenses within 1000 euros, and you can still save 400. You can still kind of save 400 euros. So it's wonderful. But I'll still suggest you to work in a professional manner at a professional job and not do these delivery jobs and so. If possible, if you don't get any professional job, then of course you can do such things. But it's best that you work in an office that is in the same profession, in the same field that you are in. If you're someone who's doing masters in marketing or logistics, you can always search for such terms. It's pretty basic always. I mean, like, you don't have to do any specific research. You simply go on Google, you type in, you convert it in English. If you don't know German, that's absolutely fine. Partial home office. Okay. We see the home office and marketing manager as deputy team leader, training marketing or digital marketing mail. There's, for example, this is looking 12 hours ago, training marketing. You simply go into their job profile, you see how many hours do you have to work. Full-time office is also available. And if it's a job which is full-time, you can always do this between your semesters. When you have a semester break, you can work full-time for 3 months. That is going to balance your overall hours for the whole year. So in 1 month, you are allowed roughly 80 hours. So in 12 months, you are 80 into 12 hours. So basically, it is possible for you to not probably work for first month or second month. So therefore, in the third, fourth, fifth month, which would be a semester break or whatever it would be, you can work full time during that time. That is also possible. Or if you're someone who's from architecture background, you could just simply type in architecture offices in, say, Berlin. You open up the Google map and you simply go to their website, click on contact, see if they have any specific portal for recruitment or career. Here it is, recruitment, and they have mentioned what all places are there. Notice for applicants. So if you are someone who's applying, you can always, if you do not see an appropriate vacancy, you can always register your interest via this link. You simply click on this link and they would either give you an email or give you a portal where you can apply. So as we can see, so you simply click on it and you just check and convert the page into English. If you do not understand German, you see if you know ArchiCAD, if you have some MS Office design, etc., good knowledge of German, English, both spoken and written, you can simply apply here. That's it. You attach your CV, your additional documents, your phone number, email, name. So stay confident. Firstly, do some research. If you don't find anything after the research, then there's a need for you to panic. Otherwise, there's no need to panic. You can always find opportunities. As long as your prior experience is good and you're confident that your work is good, your CV is good, your overall presentation of your resume is good, you're good to go. The next important thing is overall monthly expense. The most important thing is if you're living in a city, your rent would be much more expensive as compared to a town. For that reason, your monthly expense is going to vary from town to town, city to city, wherever you are. But let me give you a breakdown of the numbers. You would be spending roughly about 100 to 150 euros on health insurance, 300 euros on food and entertainment, 500 would be your rent, and that could range between 500 to 800, totally dependent on your lifestyle and what kind of opportunity and what kind of option do you get in terms of rent. But if I take a rough number, that would be 500 euros as a student. And apart from that, you can consider 100 euros for your Wi-Fi, electricity, or it could be internet, or it could be a gym fee. So overall, we can imagine that you would be spending roughly about 1000 euros per month. Of course, depending on whether it's a city or a town, but this 1000 euros as a student is a very good lifestyle. And then there are some doubts like, is it even possible for a student to save per month? And this 1000 euros could easily be saved as long as you're going to do a part-time job in Germany, because this way you would not be spending your blocked account every month, and that way your blocked account is getting saved in the first year, which you can use in the second year for a visa extension and so. But there are also a few cases in which you don't have to think about saving your blocked account as long as your degree is of 1 year. But if that's not your case, then you should be focused on saving your blocked account during the first year. So it's better for you to work during your first and second semester and then chill during the end of your degree, because in that way you would at least have assurance that, okay, I have some money backed up and I have done some savings in the first year. And this way you would not have to ask your parents again for 10,000 euros for a visa extension and so. And many times people complain that we're not able to find accommodation, and so there are many websites, for example, Wayoutwithus, Facebook pages, etc. Well, this is not a promotional video, but I can quickly show you how to find an apartment as quickly as possible. And if you don't have any other options, you can simply go to this website and book yourself one apartment. Could be a case then that you're looking for something in Berlin, starting from say 1st of March. And then there are many other websites as well that you can simply find in Google. And then you can look for any other thing. So for example, you're having 6 housemates, 470 euros, pretty nice for Berlin, 450 euros, 6 housemates. And then you simply just go in the website, just look into the apartment pictures, if they are good enough, if you like it or not. And if you like it, you can simply just contact the person, and that's it. This is not a promotional video, but I'm just showcasing you that it is always possible for you to go into any place in the worst case scenario. Options are always there. You just have to make sure that you're sitting online for a longer period of time, because finding a degree or finding a job is always still easier, but finding an accommodation is at times much more difficult. So always keep an eye that you start looking for such things earlier. Understand that it is absolutely possible for you to save your blocked account every month. Well, in most of the cases, the number one reason for any student to come to Germany is that they would be saving a lot compared to other countries. So do not forget this initial goal of yours and try to get a part-time job as soon as possible so that you can save your entire blocked account. Well, then there are some questions like, what's the best possible way to secure a part-time job? What actually speaks volumes is the way you present yourself on CV or resume. So make sure you tailor your resume very nicely as per the German standards and in a professional manner. See, it is going to be wonderful that you're always already prepared with your professional work, because working earlier in life has a compounding effect. And because of that reason, you might lead to another opportunity. Well, having situational awareness is very much important. And of course, in respect to talent, as long as you have the eye to understand that, okay, this person is going to help me get a job, or this person can actually kind of lead me to getting a job, that is something that is very important. And you have to realize that you always present yourself very nicely, that the person standing in front of you would be taking a bet on you and would be like, okay, I know someone, you seem like a professional guy, I can definitely put you in touch with those people. So basically, presenting yourself in a professional manner can always lead to good opportunities. And then there are some cases in which people ask, is there anything else that I can do? Well, it's 2024. It is absolutely possible for you to be in touch with anyone living anywhere in the world. Just simply look for the professionals working in the same field as you are working in, or you can look for anyone who's from the same nationality as you. You can drop them a DM. You can reach out to them via LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Simply talk to someone who's already studying in the same university or living in the same city. Ask them how the work-life balance is, how's the study schedule, how's the university curriculum, and etc. Talk to them about professors, food, everything. Or in order to clarify your doubts, you can always watch YouTube videos. This way, at least you would have your 50% of the questions answered, and that's pretty good enough. And yeah, we receive many DMs like, do you have any advice for newcomers who are coming to Germany? I mean, the only advice that I personally have is work in a professional job. There's no point for you to work into a restaurant job or any other kind of job. As long as you are decently educated, I would definitely suggest you to work in a professional manner. And just know that you don't have to derail your career by looking at someone that, okay, this person is earning that much, I should also do that job because my professional job is not paying me that much. Because of my professional job, I'm just able to earn 600 euros or 700 euros. But this person is earning 1500 euros or 1200 euros or 1100 euros. Don't do that. That person might not get that benefit out of it after some time. But I mean, what you can simply do is, the difference is roughly 300 to 400 euros. You can just take this 300 euros into 10 months. Roughly that's 3000 euros, almost approximately 2.5 lakhs. Take this as a loan from someone, or even just beg your parents. As long as you're going to do your part-time in the same field that you are in right now, it is definitely going to be very, very beneficial for you, because after 2 years or 1 year, you would definitely be getting a full-time job based on the experience that you already have from that specific professional office. So remember that. आराम से, शांति से, with patience, keep your eyes closed कि बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, आप अपना professionally काम करें, वही आपकी help करेगा. Well, hope you liked the video. Please share your opinion about part-time jobs in Germany. And of course, if you have any queries, simply reach out to us. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next video.